Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Hawkeyes.
Get in the game with Fanatic.
Just to clear up what's real, what's not real, so that everyone's kind of on the same page on what we know. And if you guys have any questions, hit me up here in the chat. Really, I'm just doing this to try to inform everybody on what the hell is going on in the nerd world news right now. So basically, here's what has been reported. Back in November, our friends at Collider confirmed that there would be an Avengers Doomsday trailer attached to the release of Avatar Fire and Ash. That's going to be coming out in theaters later this week. And then on Friday, we got a follow-up from another trusted news source, our friends at The Hollywood Reporter, Aaron and Boris, who run the Heat Vision newsletter, that said an interesting update. And when they post it, it means that, they feel good enough to post it. We trust their sources and we trust their reporting at The Hollywood Reporter, so I feel comfortable sharing this with all of you. What they reported at The Hollywood Reporter is that there was going to be 4 versions of this trailer that we're going to be showing weekly, with starting with this week on Avatar.
We'll kick it off to get us underway.
And each of those teasers would be a different different little teaser. And
on the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bruins offense will have the ball first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have 2 guys, one on each side, when they have the football, they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can go catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Gets it past the markers. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Power football with the run. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he It's a first down. You think about the long list of great UCLA running backs. You know, people forget Jackie Robinson was a UCLA running back.
And Jackie also started safety for UCLA. He started both ways. Just think about how good of an athlete you have to be to do that. But the tradition,
turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, and he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal coming up. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Still some work to do here on third and goal from the 3. Got it in the middle. It's Malcolm. Touchdown, Bruin! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, third and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
And he's going to try to return this one. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Hawkeyes offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question is the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Walker will fire. Throws to the wideout.
What in the
It's caught
world?
downfield. And he'll ramble to the 30.
A year ago, Chris Evans was announced to be in this movie, but was not confirmed by any.
Jesus.
Where he's finally knocked down. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and 10 just outside the 30.
Get the big-time receiver involved early.
Oh, he's got some space.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Oh, nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the field goal unit is on the field. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Looking deep down the right side. Pulls in the deep ball. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Shaw. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
Well,
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter.
all right.
Okay. Good. And just text me and let me know.
All right.
Always does. There's going to be. I used to work at a repo now. I don't encourage that. I don't think that's great. But if you are seeing with someone who's fighting to stop leaks.
So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, the running back has it. They've got enough for the 1st down. They're in the red zone at the 20.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
The Bruins look to keep this drive humming. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
Oh, my God.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got the quick pass. Breaks into the open. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Bruins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA. He'll try to tack on one more.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Iowa has it. hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Walker to throw. Unleashes it on the run.
Yes.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl in the perfect weather conditions with the gorgeous San Gabriel Mountains as a backdrop. And this guy right here, man, he's lighting defenses up this season, throwing it too. And in this game, he seems like he's dialed in.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Melton.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Walker will fire. Working that left side. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. Makes the catch at the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes!
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. You got to build on this momentum in the second half.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown and get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
To the air on 2nd down. Close to the marker, it's Cox. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Melton. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The Bruins come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Garrison. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty.
Yeah.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too. They've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do, and get the first down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have my buddies behind me trying to give me a little extra shove to go get that first.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gives it on the option. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Walker to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Hawkeyes are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Right down the middle. He's got it. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Hawkeyes will have it first and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Going to swing it on second down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. No matter the sport, he epitomized the UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. They'll try to put a 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. Now to make it a one-possession game, the lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Shaw. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. The give to the back.
Oh, he's got it.
There he goes. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And fires complete to the right. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Creates a little space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Hawkeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Fires it incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB
That
made
doesn't
there
go
in
with
that
the slide,
RPO,
so that's
knowing he wanted to
quick.
get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Handoff from the shotgun.
Oh!
Gets it all the way zone.
He punched him.
That's
That's
the
the
end of
only
the
go
period,
after
and it's
him.
UCLA in the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll do it himself. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a...
And the quarterback brought up to and sacked at the 12. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Maryland is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. They're trailing by 10 to Ohio State. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's off. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The inside handoff. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats? And
Gashing the knee on the right. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for...
Turning it on. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole.
Looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
Rush is on him. He'll off one deep down the left side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Walker will fire. He's got it. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. And the Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Gets rid of it. With the catch, it's Shelton. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the tight end. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. And the Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Oh, he makes the catch. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming.
Like that ball.
Unleashes one deep. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Might be changing the route. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Catch in the middle. It's Garrison. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Garrison. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone and understanding how to get leverage on a man. And
he's going for it all. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down off to Isaac. They should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Right back to the well. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Got his man quickly. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2.
Right there.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. There's an old school thought that says just take the 3 here, but that feels like a win for the defense. I'm going here.
Yeah, and there's a new school thought that says I'm inside the 2-yard line. It's 4th down. I'm going for it. I'm going to be aggressive. So I don't think you have many opportunities like this. I like it.
Oh, quarterback too slow.
Took a chance to try to score the touchdown and now get nothing. One more play to pad the stats. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play.